Marathon was pretty much exactly what I was thinking it was going to be. Yeah, I mean, that pretty much went as I expected. Oh, it's so clear he doesn't like the game. Yes, I made that clear, and I have made it very clear that the reason I didn't take the sponsorship is because I didn't think I'd like it. Like, yes, but I still tried it because I still like to try things, even if I think I might not like them, because sometimes I'm surprised and sometimes they impress me in different ways. You know, I went in with tried being very clear to people where, like, you know, I have a lot of negative things to start with going into Marathon. I was a big fan of the original, and this is nothing like the original at all. I'm not a big fan of the art style. I find it way too kind of flashing lights, random side thing, 3 people running side to side, and it's just like I would have loved to get a little bit more background. I would have loved to, like, I love the stuff about the Marathon and all that, but like, wow, it's just not for me. It's just not for me. So I went in going, this game's gotta wow me. Like, this needs to be more than just like an okay game to spend time in. This needs to really wow me. So I know that this game has a killer voice cast, and I was hoping, what my plan was to play the game and enjoy it enough to want to like really explore the corporations and the factions and stuff like that. What unfortunately happened is I got in and I played around and I was like, okay, that felt all right. And then I kind of learned about the corporations, heard a little of the original voice acting. It sounded pretty cool. Like, I'm not a big fan of how they present the lore. Just kind of know where he's going. I mean, I'm sure I could open the map and see where I'm going, but I'm honestly just kind of exploring around. I'm trying to find like where the voice actors and stuff are, dude. They've got an all-star cast in this game. I thought there'd be like logs and stuff to pick up. Maybe they're not in this zone. I came to a very unfortunate realization. And what that realization was it was very clear to me that I would have to play this game a lot to move through the lore. This is not like go in and find a bunch of voice diaries laying around and get a bunch of lore at once. This was like, get a little bit of voice acting and lore, do a run, get a little bit of voice acting, do a run. And in my second run, I realized I wasn't liking the game enough to do that. Like, I just, it was too regular. Like, there was not, like, I didn't like the UI, wasn't a fan of the art. There was too many things working against it for me personally that I did not want to play it enough to want to get to the lore. Again, I'm an OG Marathon fan. It came out on the Mac, Marathon, Marathon Durandal, Marathon Infinity. I grew up with these games. When they announced this at first, I was really excited. And then kind of like I saw the art style and heard all the stuff. And I was like, what are y'all doing to my childhood memories? Like, why are you doing this? Why are you corrupting them like this? And you know, so I was immediately put off originally. And short of it is it's just not, it's not a game for me. There's clearly some good stuff in Marathon. It worked well. It didn't crash. I really enjoyed the music. I didn't really like the sound effects. The problem that I have with Marathon is totally subjective. I am not a fan of the world they have created for Marathon. Oh, man, I just can't get over these colors. Like, no place would ever exist like this. This looks... I don't know, man. I want to get over it, but man, I just cannot get over this color palette. So it's just subjectively, it's not a game for me. I tried it. It wasn't for me. But I mean, you know, here's the thing. Again, this is purely subjective. Some people love the art style. Some people like the fact that it's so gamified because they play video games, right? That's why they play games. They like, so we're just different sides of the coin. I'm an immersive gamer. I like games that painstakingly try to make you feel like it could be real. Like, that's one of the reasons I loved Arc Raiders so much, is because I felt like I was there. The robots seemed like real robots. The sound effects are sound effects I would feel like real robots would make if they were attacking me. Like, I felt like I was in Arc Raiders. I can't even connect with Marathon to begin going into that realm. I don't know. I wish I could, honestly. Like, I wish there was a part of me that didn't feel as strongly about it, because Marathon I grew up with, but man, it just wasn't there for me. The gameplay wasn't good enough to carry me through the parts that I didn't like. I also found it to be a little bit floaty, and like the guns didn't really feel like they had weight to them, which I was a little surprised with. I did expect the gunplay to feel a little more beefy, I guess. I don't know. That was one of the things I was kind of hoping would wow me, and it didn't really, unfortunately.
To unleash a barrage on your enemies.
What's it do? Oh. Okay. I think a lot of people are going to have fun with Marathon, to be real. I think a lot of people are going to have fun with Marathon. I think there's enough there that game is going to hopefully carry Bungie to whatever their next project is. They had like over 100,000 people in the server slam, which I mean, people are arguing is low for a game you can download for free, but you know, I mean, that's decent. And then most importantly, like with High Guard, we saw 100,000 people play it, and then the next day there was like less than 10,000. We saw Marathon do significantly better, and now they're holding like 50K. I mean, 50K is a much better number. I feel like that's not a great number. That's not great. Again, especially when you consider the client's free right now. But I think that's a far better number. The real test is going to be what the numbers are going to be like a week after release. That's going to be the real test. If they can still retention like 30% of their release numbers after a week, I think they might be okay. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Also, this is one other thing that I will mention. Holy shit, that UI. It auto sold items. Oh. Okay. Dude, the UI in Marathon is not good. Like it is not subjectively, it is objectively not good. So I think they need to really they need to bring in some new perspectives on that UI. They need somebody new overtaking that, because like just from a design and implementation perspective, there's like major issues with that UI. So I think they need to they need a bit of a reinvention there, I would say, because yeah, we've played a lot of these games over the years, a lot. Marathon might have the worst UI of any of them, and for a game that's like brand new and just coming out, like there's very little iteration going on there. Yeah, they need to. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. But I was struggling a bit. The game is already so bright and it's so attention grabby in so many ways. To have the UI then be this obfuscation layer on top of that is just too much. It's just too much. From a design perspective, like let's slim everything down. Let's try to make them less attention grabby. Let's have them present more information in a easier to read format. They don't need to change a huge amount of things. They just need to change the perspective at which their principles of what the UI is, and then just kind of adjust their current UI to maybe fit that better. If that's yeah. Another thing that I think they could work on is the iconography. Hold F to remove augments. Thank you. So these augments look the same. Are they the same? Oh wow, you have to mouse over them. They're visually identical. It's UI stuff, man. It's all UI stuff. Yeah, it's all UI stuff. They did already put up we're working on this kind of stuff, and they have like stuff up about the UI and everything. So that's all I want to talk about. I feel like I just got every idea I need to out of Marathon. So we're just gonna leave it at that. And let me play my stupid cat game.